Hey everybody, I'm very happy to share my project with you. My project was called a textual analysis of online news, reporting on the Affordable Care Act by Cleveland TV station. First, I will give you the introduction of the local TV news. Local TV news play a very important role in the American democracy and the people's daily life. People depend on local TV news agency to get current information. However, broadcast news, especially local TV news, is facing challenges. They have placed a greater emphasis on local traffic, weather, and sports, reducing the number of news package stories on the air, as well as shortening the length of the stories on the air. As a result, the important news of local legislative activities and policy making and implementation suffer time limitation on the air. Meanwhile, local TV news lacks in-depth reporting and analysis of local legislative activities. Next, I will give you an introduction of the ACA. What is ACA? It was called Affordable Care Act. As we know, in the US, over 47 million people do not have health insurance. The Affordable Care Act, commonly called Obamacare, has been one of the major and controversial political issues from 2010 until now. On March 23, 2010, after a battle between two parties which began in from 2009 to 2010, the House of Representatives finally passed the ACA. Faced with the widespread debate and the controversy over health care reform, commercial local television stations are closely covering every step of the implementation of the act. So, I will give you the introduction of this project. This project aims to conduct a contextual analysis of quality of online news available to the public about the ACA from Cleveland TV station. There are three specific times period I will be accessing. One before its implementation on October 1st, 2013, and two afterwards. The, the three periods are September 21st, September 30, October 1st to October 7, October 8 to October 31. The main part is a contextual analysis of the content of the articles and the videos on the website of the four local TV news stations in Cleveland in order to evaluate their coverage on the issue of the ACA. The result will be evaluated by the quality and quantity of their coverage during each specific time period, as well as different related topics before and after implementation of the ACA. After this will be a discussion or analysis of the advantages and shortcomings of news and the videos on the websites of the respective stations. Next, I will give you the introduction of the four local TV news stations which I choose. WKYC, local TV news station, focus on reporting local news, weather, traffic, and sports for Cleveland. 19 Action News, as identified as 19 Action News from 2002 to 2015. Fox 8, focus on reporting breaking news and all the Cleveland and Akron news. News 95, focus on reporting local breaking news, weather, and sports for Northeast Ohio from WEWS Newsnet Channel 5. Project Objective. This project conducted a contextual analysis of recent local media coverage on the issue related to the ACA, which aims to demonstrate the importance of local news media in the healthcare reform communication. It demonstrates how local TV news, as documented on their websites, reporting legislative activities, policy making, and implementation on the ACA issue, and what they have done last year on the issue. After that, after my evaluation, I will make a handbook for the local media. The handbook can be useful for them when they cover new legislation. This is the timeline of my project. I will divide it 6 parts: kickoff meeting, news selection, coding, analysis and do interview, make handbook, present the report to stakeholders of the local TV news station. Method. The classification of the ACA timeline. I will choose 3 periods: September 24 to September 30, a week before ACA was launched; October 1st to October 7th, the first week ACA coverage was enacted; October 8 to October 31, the remaining 3 weeks of the first month of the ACA was launched. Analytical standards. Through analyzing the selected articles from each station, an evaluation of their coverage of the ACA can be measured. For example, before the ACA was launched, the evaluation should focus on informing public when the ACA gonna be begin, making clear to the public what the law would do, explaining how it would affect individuals and your families, and teaching public how to sign up for the ACA online. Then, over the second time period, when the implementation began and the people started to sign up for insurance, the media changed the focus of their coverage. The analysis focus also changed. Those 3 following are reference standards which were used for evaluating the news story. First, was the news related to the ACA timely, accurate, and continually updated on time? Second, was news related to the ACA comprehensive and practical? Third, was news related to the ACA coverage balanced? Team member. First people, project manager, Sasa Guan. She will focus on managing the project, the whole project. Coding team manager, Gary Hansen. He will be responsible for the coding process, which is the most important and difficult project for part of this project. Interview team manager, Carl Alsvog. He will drive to the local TV news station and interview the news director of local TV news stations to ask for their opinions about their performance during the ACA launch time. News selection team member John Bill. He will focus on selecting news from news stations' website. The selection of articles and videos using search keyword on each station website. 2 search terms were used to capture all of the articles and the videos. When healthcare terms were mentioned in the headline or in the body of the articles, Affordable Care Act and Obamacare. No other search terms were used to determine whether a story or video should be chosen. In order to conduct the media content analysis of how local TV news stations report the ACA, I studied this project will study a total of 45 articles and videos that were published during the first period, the first week before ACA was implemented. This table summarized the funding of the number of articles and videos which were posted by each station in each period. Coding procedures. First period. This project will create 6 codes to analyze the first period and show how the news media responded to their duty of educating people about the new program. The 6 codes are inform the public, explain the law, teach or show how to sign up, consumer effects, social effects, and political debates and government shutdown. Second period. The 6 codes that were used for the first period were kept in the second period. In addition to this, another 3 codes were added in this period: ACA rollout, official reaction, and media reaction. During the third period, the 9 codes which were used in the 2 previous periods were kept. Another 3 codes were added. They were public opinions of the ACA, website problems and its maintenance, and Ohio enrollment. Coding result. Based on the coding result, I will make a form to give each local TV news station an evaluation to their first period performance, the second period performance, and the third period performance. And then after that, based on the evaluation, this project will give the suggestions for the local media and to put those suggestions to become a handbook. The handbook will be used for them when they cover the news legislation. I will put some such as do not focus on reporting only political debates. Please provide more practical information for the local people, such as those opinions in my handbook. I will also include such as local TV news stations should provide more local news. Do not over-report on the federal issues to put this opinion on the handbook. I hope this handbook is useful for them when they cover new legislation. That is the short introduction of my project. Thank you so much.